Traditionally in Washington D.C. you go out, you meet people, and the first thing you want to know is, what do you do, where do you work, like it's your identity. But here it's totally different. Here it's about, well, you know, what kind of boat do you have, what kind of challenges have you had, and how can I learn from the challenges that you've gone through, because I know that I'm going to have them myself. Even when you're here in the middle of the day and you're in the middle of the city, you don't really get the din of the traffic and a lot of the, you know, traditional urban noise that you would have. It is a unique way to enjoy the nation's capital.
When I first moved here, I was kind of more willing to just say, when people be, where do you live? I'd say on a boat. And then I realized that everyone thought it was so crazy most of the time. And it became like its own central discussion that I was like, well, maybe I'll just tell people where I live, as in Southwest. It's almost like you should have your own little FAQ that you carry around for people. I live on a boat. Here's how they work.
One of the most common questions that we all get is, are you here in the winter? What's it like in the winter? Well, it's cold. I bought this boat and it had nothing. It was all plywood floors, drywall, hollow core doors. We try to, on a boat, make the most of every single inch we have. This kitchen is called a galley. And this is the main head, or bathroom, with a shower. And then I had a full-size washer dryer brought in. It suits a certain type of person. You have to be resilient. You have to be flexible. You have to, figuratively and literally. And this is where the guests stay on this.
It isn't like buying a car. It isn't like buying a house. I mean, boats are very personal. And, you know, someone once told me, and I believe them, that you don't pick a boat picks you.
This is the Black Pearl. It's a 50-foot cruiser. We've had it since 2013.
You begin to develop this kinship between you. It's almost like it's a living part of your family. I think when people when they first move in, they're like, what have I gotten myself into? Because, you know, a boat is just so unpredictable. There's certain things that you have to give up. You're constantly doing this balance of, you know, what can I have on and what can I not have on? The biggest thing you have to get used to is that the boat constantly moves. Now, I've been aboard for 10 seasons. It doesn't even impact me anymore. There's this give and take, and what you get out of it is a sense of calmness, a sense of peace. March of 2013, I'd been here for several years, and I get a call, come down, your boat's on fire in the marina. Quite humbling. As I come down, I can smell the boat burning as I'm walking closer and closer to the marina. And then I turn the corner and you can see like half of the DC Fire Department is down responding. And I know that it's bad. I already know that it's catastrophic by the time I get there. They're pulling the boat out to the middle of the channel and they're trying to forcibly sink it. So this community rallied around me like nothing I had ever seen before. And by the time I got back into the marina, they had already made arrangements for me to have a place to stay for the evening. They had already collected food and had made sure that I was taken care of for the next couple of days. And that is something that's quite humbling. And when you go through that type of experience, you really have a better sense of the value of people that live around you.
What's going on, man?
That's the man of the hour.
Yes, indeed.
I think in some areas it might be really challenging for people to live so close to each other, but I think here, because almost everybody knows each other from walking down the dock, from going to social events. When you live in close proximity, you know, things will happen.
Waterfront property, so to speak, you know, real inexpensive, at least right now until they completely redo the waterfront. We don't know what's going to happen there. It's going to be spectacular. It's going to be award-winning. It's going to be beautiful. We're pretty funky right now, and a lot of us really like that. I think the big issue is how expensive it's going to end up being for us to be here.
We'll be the new attraction. We'll be the new shiny penny. So there'll be more traffic. There'll be more pedestrians that are coming down. But I don't necessarily view that as a bad thing, because we've been able to have this portion of the city to ourselves for so long, and it's time for us to share it. You know, the people that are here now, I think that we're here. We're here to stay. It's going to be interesting, and there'll be more space. There'll be more. The community will expand some, but you know, for the most part, I think it's all going to. You know, the heart of the community, I think, will stay the same. There were those that were here before us, and there will be those that will come after us. The legacy that we're going to leave is that we were here at Gangplank. We existed, and you know, we want it to remain because it's something that's worth saving.